Welcome back to Tap Tech, the channel where we dive into the latest gadgets and future tech you care about. If you want to stay ahead with real insights, you're in the right place. Sony has always been one of the most consistent names in the world of cameras. Every time they release a new Alpha series model, it sets a new bar for what photographers and videographers can expect. Now, all eyes are on the upcoming Sony A7 V. It's the next generation of one of the most successful full-frame mirrorless lines ever made, and it's already building massive hype before its release. So when is this camera coming out? While Sony hasn't given an exact date yet, reliable reports suggest the A7V is expected to arrive in 2025, most likely in the second half of the year. The timing makes sense because the A7 IV launched in late 2021, and Sony has typically refreshed this line every 3 to 4 years. This means the wait is almost over, and we're close to seeing what Sony has been working on. The A7V is expected to be a huge step forward, especially in terms of sensor performance. The A7 IV already had a 33-megapixel sensor, but rumors suggest that the A7V will get a brand new stacked full-frame CMOS sensor. The resolution may jump to around 45 megapixels, giving you sharper detail, better dynamic range, and improved low-light performance. Sony is known for its sensor technology, and this camera could introduce a new benchmark not only for resolution but also for speed. Speed matters because it doesn't just help with stills, it transforms video too. The A7V is widely expected to feature 8K video recording, bringing it closer to the capabilities of the Alpha one but in a more accessible package. For creators who want to shoot in 4K, the improvements will be just as exciting, with 4K at higher frame rates like 120 frames per second and with much less rolling shutter distortion. If you've been looking for a hybrid camera that balances photography and filmmaking, the A7V is shaping up to be one of the best options out there. One of the standout features that people are anticipating is Sony's next-generation autofocus system. Sony has been leading the market in autofocus for years, and the A7V will likely take it even further. Expect AI-based subject detection, improved real-time tracking, and eye autofocus that works even faster and in more challenging conditions. From wildlife to sports to portrait photography, this kind of autofocus makes it easier to nail the perfect shot every time. Stabilization is another area that will see big improvements. The A7 IV already had strong 5-axis in-body image stabilization, but the A7V is expected to push it even further, potentially offering up to 8 stops of compensation. This will allow photographers to shoot handheld at slower shutter speeds with sharper results and give videographers smoother footage without relying too heavily on gimbals. Now let's talk about design. The A7 series has a recognizable look, and Sony isn't expected to completely change that. But refinements are almost guaranteed. The A7V may feature a higher resolution electronic viewfinder, likely around 9.44 million dots, matching some of Sony's more premium models. The LCD is also expected to get brighter and more responsive, with full articulation for better flexibility when shooting from different angles. These small changes make a big difference in day-to-day use, especially for content creators. Another big upgrade could come in the form of faster processing. The A7V is rumored to use Sony's latest Bionz XR processor or possibly an even newer version. This means faster image processing, quicker burst shooting, and better noise handling. For professionals who need reliability and speed, this is going to be a major selling point. Battery life has also been a focus for Sony in recent years. The A7 IV already used the larger Z-series battery, but with efficiency improvements in both the processor and sensor, the A7V could stretch battery performance even further. That means more time shooting and less time worrying about swapping batteries, which is crucial for long assignments or travel photography. Connectivity is another area where we'll see upgrades. The A7V is expected to feature faster wireless options, like Wi-Fi 6E, which allows quicker file transfers and smoother remote shooting. Sony will also likely include USB-C with improved charging speeds and maybe even dual CF Express card slots for those who need the fastest read and write performance available. These upgrades make the A7V ready for modern workflows, whether you're shooting for fun or working in a professional environment. Video shooters will also appreciate the improvements in heat management. One limitation of earlier models was overheating when recording high-resolution video for long periods. With the A7V, Sony is expected to add better internal cooling to allow longer recording times in 8K and 4K without interruption. That means more reliable performance for filmmakers who don't want to worry about their camera shutting down in the middle of a shoot. Another point worth mentioning is color science. Sony has been refining its color profiles over the years, and the A7V is likely to bring improvements that give richer, more natural tones straight out of the camera. It will also support advanced color gamuts and log profiles for professionals who like to grade their footage in post-production. Combined with higher dynamic range, this could give creators much more flexibility and control over their final results. Now let's talk about price. The A7 IV launched at around $2,500, and with all the upgrades we're expecting, the A7V could be priced closer to $2,800 or even $3,000. While that's a step up, it's still much more accessible compared to Sony's flagship models like the Alpha One, which costs over $6,000. This makes the A7V a great balance of advanced features and relative affordability. For many photographers and filmmakers, the A7V might end up being the sweet spot in Sony's lineup. It promises high resolution without sacrificing speed, advanced video without overheating issues, and portability without compromising on features. It's designed to handle everything from weddings to documentaries to landscape photography, and that versatility is what makes it so appealing. The competition is heating up as well. Canon, Nikon, and Panasonic are all pushing their own full-frame mirrorless cameras with impressive specs. But Sony has the advantage of a mature system, with a wide range of lenses and proven technology. The A7V will not only need to deliver on specs but also maintain Sony's reputation for reliability and consistency. And if everything we've heard so far turns out to be true, it's going to do just that. Think about what this means for the everyday shooter. You'll have a camera that's compact, powerful, and future-proof. Whether you're capturing once-in-a-lifetime moments or producing professional content, the A7V looks like it will give you the tools you need without compromise. So as we look toward its expected release in 2025, excitement for the A7V keeps building. It's more than just another upgrade, it could redefine what a mid-tier full-frame mirrorless camera can do. And that's why so many people are waiting for it. That wraps up our deep dive into the upcoming Sony S7V. From the sensor upgrades to the autofocus, video improvements, and design refinements, it's shaping up to be one of Sony's most important launches yet. You've been watching Tap Tech, where we bring you the latest news and insights on the gadgets that matter most. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on upcoming releases. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.